Hey there. Today I'm going to be taking you over the product import sheet. This will be the sheet you will be using to upload information about the products into Vend. So you can see I have the sheet in front of me right now. You can find this in your Google Drive or you can request it from us and we'll be able to give you this template. So there are certain number of columns that you have to fill out with the information of your products. So I'm going to be taking you through each column and I will be explaining it. In this example, I'll be taking the Oasis mineral water, which is bottled water. So I will be taking this as an example and running it through the sheet. So let's get started. So the first column is the ID. You don't have to worry about this. You just leave it as it is. Vend will automatically fill in this column with its own ID that it generates for the product. This is a unique ID that will be generated by Vend for you, so you don't have to fill it in. Next, we have the handle. The handle is like a unique name for the product. As you can see, I've just taken the name of the product and I've added underscores in between. This is just to give it a unique name. So you can see, oh, this is mineral water, the unique name here. SKU. SKUs are like barcodes. They will be used by Vend to identify each individual product. This is other than the ID. This is another way that it recognizes products. Please note that this SKU will also be used by Vend and it will be printed if you choose to print barcodes through Vend. It will be printed. This number will be printed. So 1001, 1002. The relationship between handle and SKU is like a father and son relationship. So you can see here Oasis mineral water is the father. There are two. There's only one. And the sons 1001 and 1002. As you progress further throughout the sheet, you will get to know why there are multiple sons. The next column is composite handle. It is similar to this handle, but composite products are basically products that you sell in a bunch or in a bundle. Like maybe in this example, you will be selling 5 water bottles together in a bundle for a special price rather than selling one bottle of water. SKU is similar, a unique barcode for this bundle that you are selling. And the composite quantity is, if in our example, if we were selling 5 bottles for a special price, we will put in composite quantity as 5. Next, we have the name. The name is as simple as it seems. It is the name of the product. This name will be printed on the receipt and this will be shown to the customer as well. So be straightforward with this name. Make it simple to understand to the customer. Next, we have the description. Description is a description of the product. You can make it as descriptive as possible. This information is seen by the cashier or the salesperson. And the more description, the better. Types. Types is a method of categorization. So let me come back to this. I'll come back to this in a sec. Next, we have variants. Variants are different types of the same product. So you have two columns, variant option 1 name and variant option 1 value. Name is the name of the type. In this case, it's the quantity. Value, variant value is the different options that you have. So in this case, you can see that I'm offering two quantity types. One is 250 ml and one is the 500 ml bottle. So variant option 1, there are two other variants that you can put in. So variant option 1, name 1, and variant option 2 and variant option 3. So you can have 3 variants for the same product. Next, we have tags. So this is a good time to tell you about the categorization. So there are three types of categorizations. The highest being types, and then we have brand name, and last we have tags. So types. Type is basically the type of product. So in this case, it's a beverage. If it's a, it can different type examples are shirts or men's type. Different categories that you can come up with will be types. Next, we have the brand name, which is basically the name of the brand. In this case, it is Oasis. It can be D&G, Nike, Reebok, etc. Apple. These are all brand name examples. Last, we have tags. So tags are like hashtags that we use on our social media. So these are extra categorizations that we want to add to our products. Like in this case, you can see that one of my tags is limited edition. So these bottles are limited edition, as in it has a very unique design and have limited number of pieces. So I have the limited edition tag put on it. Why this is helpful in that in the future I can pull up reports based on these tags saying show me only the limited editions that were sold in my store. So that is what it is used for. Next we have the supply price. Supply price is the price that you get the product. So this is the price that you get from your supplier. So in this case it's 0.25, and retail price is the final price that you sell to your customers, which is after the markup. It can, yeah. So this is the price that the end users get or pay. Next we have the outlet tax main outlet. This is basically you just have to fill in VAT if you charge VAT or whatever tax you charge. If not VAT, if you don't charge VAT, you can just leave this column empty. Account code and account code purchase is basically you don't have to worry about this. This is used if you look to integrate Vend with Zero. This product will be attached to an account code inside Zero. Zero is an accounting software, and if you're integrating Vend and Zero to further optimize your business, this will be used then. We have the brand name, which you have already seen. Oasis is the brand name. Supplier name, again I'm going to put in Oasis. Copy paste. Oops. Supplier code. Supplier code is basically the code. If your supplier uses a different code for the products that they give you, you can put in their code. So in my case, my SKU is 1001, but maybe in Oasis, which is my supplier name, making a few changes, who is my supplier name, they use the code 12345 for the same product. So I can put it in here. This later, if in the future I want to order products through Vend, when I can just choose the products that I want to order from my supplier, Oasis Limited, and it will automatically attach their supplier code as well into it. Next we have the active column. This column can take in two values, 0 or 1, binary. 0 means no or negative, and 1 means yes or positive. So active means you are telling Vend whether which product is actively selling in your shop or not. So 1 means yes, this is currently selling in the shop. This will be turned off or changed to 0 if maybe you have a seasonal product. So this is the limited edition. So as long as I have stock, this will be 1. As soon as the stock stops or I run out of limited editions, I can change this to 0. It makes the product inactive, but doesn't remove it from the system. So later on in the future, if you want to make it active again, or you are selling the product again, you can just come in here and change it to 1. Next, we have track inventory. Track inventory is similar to the previous column. It can accept 0 or 1, yes or no. So you can see that it is turned on or it is set to 1. That means I am telling Vend that this is a trackable item, this is a physical item. I need you to track the inventory for me. So it's on 1. The only case this will be 0 is if you're selling a non-tangible item or a non-physical item like a service. You can't track service. So then it will be turned to 0 or do not track inventory. Next, we have the inventory main outlet. This is the inventory that you have at the main outlet. Fairly simple, straight to the point. Then you have the reorder point and restock level. Now I'm going to explain these two. Reorder point, Vend has a feature which is called autofill. So when you're making a purchase order through Vend, there's an option to autofill. Now when you click on autofill, it will check these two columns, the reorder point and restock level. Reorder point is at what point should the stock considered low. So in this case, I put in 5. So I'm telling Vend that if my stock reaches 5, that means I'm low on stock. I need to reorder again. That is what reorder point is. Restock level is I'm telling Vend how much I want you to order. So I'm telling Vend that I need you to order 10. So as a recap, if my inventory for these water bottles fall to 5, if I click on autofill and I raise a purchase order, I want you to add 10 to the purchase order. And that is all about the product sheet. We have gone through everything else. If you have missed out or you did not understand something, feel free to scroll back on the video and listen to it again. All right. Thank you for your time.